Cancer, your June 25 forecast begins with the collective of the Sun, Mercury and Jupiter, all in the healing and most spiritual part of your situation. If you have been expanding those areas over the last year with the help of Jupiter, you're going to get a payback for that investment of time and energy, which will reach a peak on the 8th of this month when Mercury and Jupiter come into a combination, a conjunction. But of course, Jupiter is going to be entering your sign on the 9th. This is broadly a once in a 12-year event. It gives us a chance to showcase our individuality. And over the next year, that could be a big theme for you. But because of the position of Saturn and Neptune from the start of this month, you're also going to feel much more sensitive to being caught up in obligations or responsibilities which don't actually give you much satisfaction. So if you have been doing something, a job that's well paid, that has some status or kudos to it, but it in some ways crushes your passion and your desire to be a free spirit, that may be something you're going to have to grapple with, not just this month on the 15th when Saturn and Jupiter come into an exact square, but over the next year too. Also, Pluto continues its retrograde in the 8th house. This is a very deep psychological part of your situation. You may be becoming a lot more conscious of working your way through issues that are related to the past. This may be to do with intimacy, could be shared finances, could be more psychological stuff. But Pluto actually forges a very strong link with Saturn and Neptune all through this month. If you are someone who works in an area that is to do with nurture, counselling or support, you could do extremely well. If you have wanted to start your own business, this month can also be very interesting, with Venus, the planet of money, but also of attraction, moving into your sector of friendship on the 6th. Someone you know could turn out to be a great person to collaborate with. But if you are thinking about going into a partnership of any kind, it is going to be important to be clear on who does and contributes what. Why? Because Venus clashes with Pluto in week 2. But by the full moon of the 11th, there could be something that feels out of kilter in your world between how something feels and the impact that has on your energy, and also how much effort and physical investment you'll put into a situation. So if you have been feeling somewhat drained, the fact that the nodal axis forges a T-square with this particular full moon could tease something into the open, because the North Node in the 9th house is about information, but it's also about your higher purpose. And if you do feel it has been a case of too much give and not enough get in terms of the spiritual dimension, you may be thinking about breaking free. Year 2025 is absolutely speeding by. And back by popular demand is my very unique personal horoscope offer. You can order your year 2026 forecast now, but also get the rest of year 2025 free. Also, my special package, which is totally unique to each person it's produced for, you'll get your life roadmap report. This is the most important document any of us can ever read, because this helps to give us searing insights into the patterns that are played out in our lives so far, but importantly, how to work with that energy future forwards in a much more effective way. The forecast helps you to time your moves to the best advantage. Please see the link below for more. What's going to help you is on the 17th, Mars moves into the sign of Virgo. This is going to give you more confidence to find your voice. It's going to be there through to the 6th of August. You're also going to be potentially interested in getting more physically active. The 21st, with the Sun moving into Cancer and the summer solstice, ushers in Cardinal Quadrant 2. This can be a time when you're really given an opportunity to showcase what's uniquely you. You're also blessed by a lovely conjunction between the Sun and Jupiter on the 24th. Remember, this is a very rare event for the first time in 12 years. You could find yourself feeling much more assured, much more energized, shrugging off that sluggish energy of that full moon. But also the new moon could see you want to start something afresh. Or if there's some ongoing themes in your situation that are working well for you, this can be a great opportunity to inject more energy and more direction into them. Mars is also feeding into this new moon at the end of this month in a very vigorous way. So as much as you may feel a bit uncertain or pulled around or low in energy earlier in the month, despite Jupiter pitching up in your sign on the 9th, by the end of the month you're really able to showcase the more cardinal energies of your sign. The archetypes for Cancer are very much to do with nurture, the home, family, being very much in touch with your need for physical security, being protective, perhaps in terms of your environment, finding peace and quiet. But I feel that actually it is that leadership qualities of yours that really start to flourish towards the end of this month. It's a wonderful chance for you to really think about what you want to bring into your situation that does require you to have a firm grip on your life direction. So if your life recently has been much to do with supporting others or providing the service, now you need to make it much more about how you can showcase your unique creativity, artistry and charisma.